Hello, Math 112 online student. We are going to be playing with the applet for the first time on my stat lab. And the applets are located here under Tools for Success. And right here you see applets. I'm going to click on that. And the applet we're going to work for chapter 4 is correlation by eye. And it's loading. You have to have, I think, the most recent version of Java to run this. So basically you see a scatter plot, and you can, what I want you to do is play it a couple of ways. First of all, I want you to try to guess what the correlation coefficient R is, and I'm just going to guess negative 0.7, and when you check, it'll either say great, that's a good guess, and then if they say great, then you can show the true correlation coefficient. So this had a little bit of scatter to it, so that's why I guess negative 0.7, but you could see a linear negative trend. And then you can see how close your guess is. Let's simulate another. If you're off by a lot, let's say I guess 0.9 on this one, which I can see it's a positive trend, but there's a lot of scatter, so it shouldn't be 0.9. And if you push check, it'll say, it'll give you a hint and say try a weaker correlation. So I'll try to go weaker. This one I know is going to be a lot weaker than that. Maybe again 0.7, might even be weaker than that. Oh no, I'm within 0.1. And then see the true correlation coefficient, and it's 0.73. So what I want you to do is play around with this applet. As you simulate, you'll see either more scatter, or this one's a very more strong linear correlation. Again, it's in the negative direction. And I'm going to take guesses every time until I can kind of guess what R would be by eye. I want you to then do a print screen and share with me a couple of versions, a print screen and then you can paste it into a Word document. I want you to first show me an example of a very good linear correlation and tell me what the R was for that. So this would be a great example for me. This has a very good linear correlation. I'm going to guess 0.85. I'm good. Check it. Oh, sorry, show it. It's 0.91. So this would be my example of a very good linear correlation. Not a lot of scatter, and this would be positive. And then you could also show me a weak linear correlation, and that would be this one. I'm going to go 0.1. It says try stronger. I'm going to go 0.3. Check. Oh, even stronger. What am I not seeing? 0.5, but that's a pretty weak linear correlation. So show me a really weak linear correlation, show me a really strong one. And then I also want to see the graph for which you were correct. You were within 0.1 on the very first try. And tell me how many times it takes you to be correct on the very first try. And that's going to be your new assignment. But this is a fun applet, and then you can maybe check some of the other applets in Tools for Success. Some of the other applets, there's a regression by eye where you can actually play with, they're starting you with the regression line here, and I would say I would move this regression line up a little, and you can try to play with that until you think you've got the regression line where it should be, and then you can actually click on this app and say, oh, I was way off, the regression line is this way. But since this has a lot of scatter, the regression line isn't all that helpful. But play with some of these apps, and hopefully it'll help you understand chapter 4 a little bit better. All right, enjoy.